Bob's Auto Cafe is what I represent. I am the founder for that, the director of mission for Bob's Auto Cafe. We're a full-fledged service shop, taking care of your vehicles, as well as taking in donated cars that we fix and we sell and we train with. And we have actually hired 3 new people in the last month and a half. So it's been a little phenomenal, a little overwhelming, but it's been a fulfilling thing, and growth has been a little painful. I will admit, we had one failure the other day that in the sense of communication, I don't like communication failures. I like to be able to communicate and to make sure that we're interacting with the customer properly. Just to let you know, my role has changed there. I'm no longer executive director. I kind of could cry about that, but the fact of the matter is I'm director of mission and the founder, and my goal is to get the company to grow. The organization to grow so we can expand into 1 or 2 more locations in Portland. And then literally my whole impetus of this was to go nationwide. So I'm just a small guy. I'm blessed and very happy to do what I do. Some of you also might know that I am doing a radio show. I do a lot of editing in it to get the ins and ahs and whatever out. But it's on 800 AM KPDQ. It's a station called True Talk Radio. And the whole drive for that TV or that radio show is for mechanical maintenance as well as spiritual maintenance. So we have a little thing we call the glove box at the end, which goes into scripture a little bit and makes it applicable to the interview that we've had in the morning. 800 AM, 9 AM every Saturday morning. It's a half-hour show. It is kind of entertaining. I find it so. And I bring in guests from all across the country. And obviously we're doing things remote. And it's very enjoyable. One of the things I want to do, because I know that a lot of you will not go to the radio show, and not because you don't want to, but just because of timing and everything else. Every show is going to be soon available on our website. As of last night, I started uploading. We're on our 7th show already, and it's going quickly. But our current guest for this Saturday and the following Saturday, it's a 2-parter because there was so much content and so much depth in what he talks about. Is an interview with a friend of mine named Andy Pilgrim, and he heads up a foundation called TrafficSafetyFoundation.org. And if I do a screen shave, guys, if I do that at the very bottom and hit this button, will it bring up what I'm doing, or how do I do that? I want to go to one of my tabs, and if I go over here and Can you help me with that, Terry, or not?
You should be able to.
You can share.
Is that if I do that? Does that work?
Go down to the green share button, and you should be able to share your screen.
I did, and let's see, it didn't do anything for me. But that's me.
Just select the screen that you want.
Yeah, multiple.
Select your screen and then hit share.
Oh, select the screen. There you go. So I do that and share.
Yep.
There
Perfect. You go. The old guy can learn new tricks. This is the Traffic Safety Foundation website. And what this is a nonprofit that my friend Andy has put together with video libraries and information about awareness of driving techniques and whatnot. And this show is about maintenance, but I believe, and I've mentioned in the show for this coming Saturday, because we have to pre-record them, that I think the biggest maintenance item that we can take care of in the vehicle is the driver. Without a smart driver, without an educated driver, we have problems. Right here, the parent driving zone is one that I really would like y'all to take a look at. Again, the website is tsef.org. And in the parent driving zone, it talks about how we as parents, how we as adults start training up our children in how to drive from the moment they get turned around in a car seat. They are watching everything we are doing, antic-wise, verbally, they're hearing us, they're seeing if we're talking on the phone or eating or whatever. And the bottom line is we educate them from their seat. And so I know a lot of us don't have kids, but if you have a 15-year-old or a teenager, you might even have a child that's younger than that. If you have not educated your student or your child properly till the age of 8 or till the age of 15, from that moment on, everything is interventive. It's intervention as far as trying to change habits. And so long story short, take a look at this. TrafficSafetyFoundation.org, the website, tsef.org. Andy has talked to hundreds of parents who've walked up and said, I did that, and that's what got my daughter or son killed. If you have grandkids, take a look at this, because you can help educate your grandchildren properly and educate your children how to educate their children. We're a service shop. We do everything from brakes, suspension, engine work, transmission work, fluid changes, maintenance, general maintenance services that you need to have done on your vehicles, new and old, doesn't matter. We also take in donated vehicles that we fix and sell. And with those vehicles, we train our technicians or train our interns, and we make sure we have a safe, reliable vehicle. And though used, we try to make sure that it's something that you're going to drive off the lot with and use for years to come, in an affordable manner and in a safe manner. But we don't do tires and wheels yet. We're working towards that. But we pretty much do everything else on the vehicle, and have some good referrals if we can't do what you need done, which is only paint and body work. It's bobsautocafe.com is the website. Our actual office number is 503-885-2233. And we'd love to have you. We're there Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. We'd love to see you. Got a lot of good testimonials, I think, on what we do. And we're all about helping people out. We also have another side of us, and I say this loosely because it does get expensive, and we don't want to turn people away, but we have a benevolent side of our organization that basically takes about 10-11% of our profits, and we put it into people's cars that can't afford any work. So we typically work with some churches and some other nonprofits that will bring somebody to us and say, like, Christine's got a water pump out on her car. Can you help her out? And it's amazing how sometimes the little things become big things. And we try to help them best we can, come alongside them if they can provide some of the funding, or if the organization can, or maybe we just have to pay for it all out of the pocket. But those are by referral basis, typically, not knocking on the door and just giving it to anybody and everybody. But that's also part of what we do at Bob's Auto Cafe. And again, we do sell vehicles too. So if you need something that's economical, holler at us. It's a long story, but I'll make it very brief. High school, went to a place called SCROC, Southern California Regional Occupation Center, where I went in for about 3 hours, 2 days a week, to learn transmission work. I thought this is a great platform for teaching people that maybe don't feel like they want to go to college. I'll say this kind of tongue in cheek, but in all sincerity, I graduated from high school with a 1.85 grade point average. My mom says they kicked me out. I didn't care. I wanted to race cars, which I did later, but I've always felt that there was a place for blue collar workers. And then, long story short, I tried to put together, as Linda knows and some others know, a trade school for the Tualatin Tiger School District. That didn't work because nobody wanted to work together, is the bottom line. And then I found out that it took a lot of money to get a license. And so then I realized that to train automotive, you don't need to have a school. You just need to have a shop that's willing to give. And so that's who we are. We're a shop that's willing to give, to train. We train from the ground up. We pay them. We pay our interns, even though they know nothing at the beginning. And trying to provide some employment dollars along with the trainees to get them out there in the field and to have a great viable living. So it was all about helping and to giving to others. And I know it sounds, oh, look at Dan, but it's not easy. It's hard. It's frustrating sometimes. Our workforce is not amicable to working. And our youth especially. So it's a challenge to find people that want to work. And thank the Lord, lately we've found some good people, and we're starting to train in a more progressive and demonstrative manner. And it's been fun.
It sounds like you are giving back a lot into the community. Do you do fundraisers as well, or are you able to pay for everything you're doing? I mean, providing a place for people to come in and learn about a trade is a very important thing. I'm so glad you shared about that.
We had at the beginning, my job was so chaotic that I haven't been able to get out and do those things I need to do. That's what my new role is, to go out there and to either raise funding from organizations, companies, or to put something together. I don't, Donald, can I be straight up? I don't like raising money. I hate it. I want to give. I don't want to take. So we're all about, if you've got a heart to help us out, and people do, they come in and they help us, and that's great. And we'll put it towards helping others, and we designate it and so forth. But it's not something that I've always been told by my dad, if God wants something to succeed, he will sponsor it. If he doesn't, it'll fail. I know that sounds harsh. It might sounds a little, I don't know, uppity, but the fact of the matter is, he's always provided, and that's what we rely on day by day. Yeah, we give. I mean, sometimes we literally will get to the end of the month and we say, hey, we haven't found a lot of people to give to, and we're not just giving it away. So you're not going to walk in the door, we're going to say, oh, we owe somebody $100, so now we're going to do your car for free. It has to be for a viable cause. But we've always found that there's somebody that needs something, that we get a last minute phone call. It'd be fun for somebody to sit and watch what we do for a month, and just how things evolve. We're faith-based. We're a Christ-centered organization. We're not Bible thumpers, but every single month we've been in the black. Every single month. Never been in the red. And we're working on our 5th year now. Race, creed, background, religion, it doesn't matter. We are open to anybody and everybody. We just want to train people and get them in the workforce and get them educated and making money for their family.